Hello, this is Antonio from Body by Bates, and today I'm going to discuss some issues that's been going on. Nobody's talking about it. There are two trains, or one truck and a train that derail and spill chemical waste um, up in the upper states, Ohio and Pennsylvania. And you know the water system it runs from the top to the bottom to the sea, and nobody's making any report on these things. What we're realizing and what we understand, if you're true Christian or believe in any religion, this is a time where everything is coming to an end, and slowly but surely, and you might not recognize it, but the foods, the food is being in shortage. If you go in the supermarket, you realize a lot of product that was made post COVID time is no longer there. There's fixed changing labels. A lot of stuff is different from post COVID. And this is ushering a new beginning, a new world order, if you will, a new way of eating and thinking. So our job is to recognize what's going on and start make provision or preparation for this situation. So another issue that been big and everybody's talking about, the abortion issue, and women don't have the right to do whatever they need to do with their body. And the problem is, I think a woman have a right to figure out whether or not she want to carry a child. Is it the right thing? No, but she have a choice because she's going to face the consequences of whatever action she takes. Um, but the bigger problem, it's not our problem, as in the Melatonin people. Every time they do a survey and they realize that the majority is the minority and it's getting worse, they start figuring out how to reverse it. They import the white Spanish into the country, and they start mixing race just to try and outnumber um, the blacks or other whatever they call minority, which is the majority. They come here and they see people and they want to, get rid of them and populate the earth with their people, which these people cannot live without other race, because it's like brothers and sisters keep, reproducing. You don't have the wide range of DNA to not mix with other race, else you're gonna have kids walking around with hands at the head of the hands at the side of their heads, people walking all kind of way, growing all kind of limbs. It's not a good thing. But these black women is taking up this fight and saying, oh, we need the black women don't have the money or the source to really do abortion every year. And even although our population is still not as it should, because it's a numbers game. These people realize that even so, their race is really, um, dwindling down, and you can't tell a white woman what to do. Especially when you have money, and the same money that black people need and fighting for by going out of their race to have other relationship and have kids because the man have a good credit, is now backfiring, because now that money is corrupting or turning back things on them where they can't help. The woman will do what she wants whenever she wants, and they don't want to be violent like the Muslim and all of these things and whip them into shape. Not that it's a bad thing sometimes. If you love somebody, or you love your child, you're going to discipline your child. Anytime you don't discipline, you don't love the person. Maybe they lack the discipline from childhood. I'm not saying that you should have violence against women, but there got to be consequences when people don't do what they're supposed to do. This free will sometimes get out of hand, because there are rules that govern everything in the universe, everywhere. There are always rules that govern this universe, whether you're in hell or in heaven. And sometimes you can live both places as one, because it's all in the mind. You could be living here and going through pain, going through all kind of situation, and it feel like you're in hell. Or you could be here and trying to work into a higher spirit and live a heavenly life where you don't have to suffer the consequences like everybody else. Things always going to work out. So another thing is the rainbow people. you know. I don't want to get in trouble by calling anybody out of that name. The rainbow people say that they're not having kids. They're attacking the male and the female, but yet still in their relationship, one of the female take on the male role. I don't understand. Somebody's wearing something to penetrate somebody. And how is that? We're trying to feminize the male. It's okay for a man to be gay, but if you have two wives or couple girlfriend, oh my God, we frowned upon it. Oh, how can he do that? He's reproducing, and you know that should not happen. But if he's gay, oh, that's so cute. It's so nice. Oh my God. But you imagine your child that you raise up um, being seduced or being penetrated by another man. You did not raise a child to come up and do that, especially when you want grandkids and when you want your bloodline to continue. Your bloodline is important. Without your bloodline, which we understand, you will never come back into this world. So it's important that you reproduce the number. That's the only reason why God put us here, to worship God, to eat and have sex. Nothing else. All the other stuff that we get caught up with, it's man-made situation. Somebody want to make some money, and there is nothing they can do with this money. There is nothing they can take off of this earth, but we're in a system because we not supposed to, in their head, supposed to be worshiping God. So another thing that bothers me nowadays is say every child from their baby have an iPhone, they have all of these stuff, and nobody's smarter with all this technology. Um, Once upon a time when I was a child, your mother would tell you what to eat. They don't ask you what you want to eat, what you want to do. When you have a child, the family is supposed to come around, look on the child and say, you know what? Let's mold this child into something, whether it be it a doctor or a pastor or whatever, a singer, a movie star, whatever it is, the parents supposed to look and see the potential. A child come into this world empty. It's like an empty cell. Whatever you put in the child, whether you tell them that a boy is a girl and a girl is a boy, or the red is not really red, it's black. Whatever you program into a child, that is what the child is going to do. So I don't understand why nowadays these people are allowing the children to choose what they want. At the end of the day, they're 40, 50 and still live in your house, and they will literally kill you to get rid of you. I've seen so many cases where people just reach a certain age and they throw them in the nursing home and they sell the house and they're partying like a rock star. Never work a day in their life. but they're waiting like a crow, waiting for you to die so that they can take over your property and put you in a nursing home. We have this thing all backwards. There's a group of people that is against God for whatever reason. They don't believe in God, and they will destroy the family. They will destroy everything that is made to function a certain way. If it's a rainbow, they turn it upside down. Everything is turned backwards in this world. So we need to think about what we are doing and really get into going to church, even though you might not believe there's a God. Only a fool don't believe in God. When you look around, if you're talking about evolution, you're crazy as Darwin. If you mix up some sand and let it settle, see what's going to come out of it. Or the world, there is some type of survival instinct, but God made everything, even the bad stuff. It's your time to choose and choose right. Anyhow, that's my thoughts on what's going on in the world. If you need any more information, contact me at bodybybates85 at gmail.com, bodybybates.com, or Instagram bodybybates. Have a great day.